Alright, Facebook fans, here is the much anticipated full video of the boat. Really not sure what the pictures don't show, but what the hell, here we go. Plenty of seating up front in the bow. I can tell you for sure that 600-pound kids will fit up here, which is 600 pounds of ballast for my boarding and surfing buddies. 8-inch exile, full range, both sides up front. I turned the lighting on, but you won't be able to see it right now anyways. Lighting for both the entertainment center and cup holder areas up front. This side's also got 12 volt and a pair of USBs. We got storage up front. Get this guy out of the way. I got a fat sack up here. The other side's got the pump. Put the cushion back in. Alright, moving out of the bow. Glove box and cup holder for the co-pilot. Nice billet aluminum glove box there. Co-pilot seat lifts up. Got plenty of storage in here. There's probably a dozen vests. A couple of Exile audio amps. The Perco switch for the batteries. Dual batteries. Plenty of batteries. And then moving down the port side of the boat. Storage under all the seats, obviously. Our Coast Guard vests, toolkit, etc. Pair of 6.5 Exiles and 4 cup holders on this side. More storage, ropes, fenders. I should note that the P&P bags in the lockers do extend into the storage area about to here when they're full. So if you do store stuff in here on the back of both of the seats, you should probably either move it or avoid storing things there. I keep my fenders there and I just pull them out as soon as I get underway. Keep them handy anyways for marinas and restaurants, etc. We got the lockers. Got Wakemakers P&P bags on both sides. Bags are $5.50 each for $1,100, plus the $3,000 in the floors gives you 4,100 pounds when everything's full. Here's the starboard side of the boat. Again, 6.5-inch Exiles. As I move up towards the driver's seat. There's our 10-inch Exile sub. Driver's seat with the surf cushion, which, to be honest, doesn't really help. You almost have to stand when the boat's full. It bows up so high you can't see sitting down. Got cup holders down here. These are the switches for the center trim plate and manual overrides for the GSA tabs. To be honest, I don't use the manual overrides. It works pretty good automatic. You just hit the surf mode switch and leave it alone. We do not have surf lights, though it is wired for them already. We also don't have seat heaters, but it is wired for them as well. Our lights. These two switches down here are the P&P bag switches. Once the hard tanks are full, you kick those on and fill the bags up. Very nice classic MB instrumentation, old school. The electronic screen is solely for surf and wakeboard modes. It doesn't function the boat other than that. These are the hard tank switches. Open those while the boat's at idle. To fill the hard tanks, this is the gauge switch, left and right, for the ballast gauge, so you can determine when you're full. Exile head unit, Bluetooth, and of course The stereo is what sold my wife on this boat, so we might as well turn it up a little bit, right? Here we go. That's enough of that. I'm sure the neighbors love me. But anyways, it is ready to go. Oh, geez, I forgot the tower. Huh? Here's the tower. It's got the swivel racks. Let me see if I can function them while holding the camera. There we go. So you can turn them in. Heads up if you have a boat canopy, as I do. If you have boards on the board racks and you do not turn them in, you will eat a board. Ask my wife. She'll tell you all about how much money I've lost on boards coming in forgetting the board racks are out. And then they just swivel out and lock in place. And there we go. Here's the tower. We have 4 Exile 8s. Plenty of noise. The bimini. Here, perfect condition. Never even used the thing. And of course you got the rope pylon up there. Very cool tower. Love the chrome tube tower. I'm actually kind of disappointed to get rid of it. I thought it was pretty cool. Very simple to use. You've got these T-nuts here, and you just unswivel them, turn them out, and pull them both out, and then the tower folds down. Actually, we're ready for the tower to come down anyways, so I'll go ahead and take them out. Go in there. On here, there we go. That takes 20 seconds, so and then you just give it a little pull and gently lower it down. And there we go. There we have it. The tower is folded down. To anybody that thinks they need a power tower to do that 20 seconds worth of work, that's awesome until the day you need to fold your tower down and the motor goes out and you can't. So in my situation with the roof here, the boat won't go up on the hoist with the tower up, so I would much rather have the manual tower than a power tower and not be able to raise the boat up. Anyways, join me for my next segment. We'll take a look at the powertrain and the exterior. Alright, we're back. We're going to do a little cold start. It's been sitting here for a day and a half, so should be a good cold start test. You can see it's in impeccable condition. Maintenance is always kept up. I check the C-pump strainer every time it goes out. Oil was just changed within the last probably 20 hours. You probably can't even see it on here. Oh, there it is. Nice and gold. I like that. Set this down for a second. Put that back in. Okay. It's the Raptor 6.2 400. That's torque, not horsepower, for you folks that have been incorrectly labeling boat engines by their horsepower ratings. They don't label them by horsepower, they label them by torque, because that's what counts when you're pulling skiers up, right? So here we go. Cold start. Like the kid, right? There we go. No issues, no knocks, no noises, no problem starting. Fires right up every time. Very reliable for us. We're very big fans of the Inmar Raptor, and I probably would never buy a boat again if it was equipped with any other powertrain than this. Not a whole lot to see down here. There's the C-pump strainer and the pumps for the ballast way back in there, if you can see them. They move water from the ballast tanks to the P&P bags. So do not try and fill the bags until the hard tanks are full first. Otherwise, you will just sit here and waste a lot of time. Anyways, here's the, this is the engine cover. And it just sits down in there like so. Nice little storage unit. Always keep towels on the boat because no one's allowed in the boat unless they sit on a towel. I do not want sunblock or your cooties on my seats. So I guess that's it for that. Once I get the boat up on the hoist and in the air, I will get images from below, the prop, the GSA tabs, the center plate, all of that good stuff. So stand by. All right, here we go. Exterior. Oh, get down here. Here's a close-up of the VIN. There's the back of the boat, swim deck. It's got a couple cup holders back there, if you can see them. A couple of them on both sides. Drop down here. There's the center cavitation plate, the GSA surf tabs, the prop and rudder. The prop's been replaced. It's a new prop. I called Acme and I got their recommendation for the best prop for all-around use. Takes the boat to almost 37 miles an hour, wide open and empty, and still doesn't have any problem pulling up even 250-pound surfers with ballast tanks full. Here we go. There's the back cleat. The classic MB labeling, billet aluminum. There's the bilge pump overflows and the P&P bag overflows coming down the hole. There's the billet B52 labeling. There's the front bilge. There's the hull coming down, the CFs. Tags good. And the navigation lights. We are on the front. It's got the Gator Tech on the bow. Got a navigation light. Oop, move around this guy. I do think it's important to note that this is not cleaned up for sale. This is just how it gets put away every single time. You can ask anybody who lives on the river how much work is involved in doing that, but I think it's important. I value my property and I value my things, my toys, so I don't abuse them. I keep everything nice and clean and tidy. There's the surf tab back there. I can't think of anything else. Oh, it's got Gator Tech strips up on the gunnel as well. I didn't notate on the interior, but I did upgrade and put the Gator Tech flooring inside the boat as well. So I guess that's it. Just one fuel fill. It does take 80 gallons when it's empty, so it's a pretty hefty fuel bill if you let it get all the way down. Billet uprights for the windshield. Billet grab handles on the front. I can't think of anything else. If anybody has any specifics or any questions they want answered, I'm more than happy to go over it again. I'm getting ready to throw the cover on now. It's a little bit of work putting the cover on and off, so hopefully I got everything. I don't use the factory cover that it came with because I don't think it does as good of a job protecting the boat, so I had one made that comes all the way down to the side of the hull and covers the whole boat, including the tower. So that's it. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy. Hope I answered all your questions. I hope everybody got a good view of the boat and I didn't miss anything. I should note, I have not personally damaged this boat in any way, shape, or form since I acquired it, but it does have this, which really bugged me a lot when I first bought it, but I've since just come to ignore it, except when I'm cleaning. It was a Don Pedro lake boat before I bought it. I bought it with 40 hours on it, and I believe this to be from bumping up against a houseboat or something. It's not an integrity thing, it's just a cosmetic thing, just a little bit of an eyesore that after a couple weeks you'll never notice again. I got an estimate to fix it once. The boat shop said it was going to be about $500, and I just decided I can live with it for $500. So that's it. That's the only damage on the hull of the boat anywhere. No other scratches, dings, imperfections in the gel coat. Other than that, it's in perfect condition. I would probably rate this boat a 9 out of 10, even if it were a brand new boat, particularly since it's 4 years old. You won't find a cleaner 4-year-old boat on the river, I absolutely guarantee it. I know for a fact I'm the only one that details my boat every single time it goes out. Most guys just give it a wipe down and call it a day. It gets cleaned inside and out, top to bottom, every single time it goes out. All right, that's all, gang. Hope to talk to you soon. Peace.